Hey, good morning, and welcome to Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny, and I'm here with your weekly love energy update. This is like the third time I think I am recording this video. I'm having an issue today with my throat chakra. Not quite sure why. Maybe you're also having a hard time right now speaking up or getting things out there that you want to communicate. You're stumbling over your words or you're at a loss of words. But I don't find it a coincidence. This normally doesn't ever happen to me. I am kind of like working through so many channeled messages right now that it's causing a level of confusion. And you're gonna see I'm up in my kitchen today for the tree view behind me. So you're also going to get a view of my pets. I have two dogs, Harley and Lucky, and they will be walking around. You can hear them scratching and shaking. They might bark a little bit just to give you a heads up. But anyways, yeah, I did about 9 minutes into the first video and I had to stop. I couldn't keep going. I had to stop talking. And the message isn't any different. I'm going to give you the message exactly, the way I gave it before, because I really feel like it's important to put this message out there. So we're just gonna, hopefully this time it goes through okay, and I can communicate exactly what these cards are trying to say to you. And so before I began originally shuffling and starting the recording, I pulled out Do Good or Do Bad, second part of your life. And this card pulls me back to the reading earlier this week. If you follow my other readings outside of the love energy oracle readings, I did just get done speaking on how the second part of your life is going to be filled with adventure, because you are now working from a place of complete awareness and understanding, and that you are following your intuition much better at this point. So you're going to be making decisions for your life path accordingly, and things are going to be coming to you in a new perspective, and you're going to be enjoying things that you've done maybe for years, but in a completely new energy. So that is also relating to this love reading today. So if that message resonated with you earlier this week, then that should be a validation that this love reading is also for you. So before I read to you the next 4 cards out I have pulled, I wanted to just touch on the fact that I feel like you're in an energy now where you're excited to start a new relationship, or if you're in a relationship, you're excited to start anew with your person in a completely new energy. With everything that we talked about earlier this week with the second part of your life and having, better intuition and instinct and having learned your lessons, this also pertains to your love life. And I was being led to say perhaps someone here has recently maybe read the book, The 5 Love Languages, or perhaps just skimmed over the basics of each love language. You're starting to understand that when you're in a relationship with someone, the love that they need from you and how they need to receive it from you isn't necessarily the same as what you would expect to get from them. So it's like a relearning of your person, or being prepared to step into a relationship with another individual on a deeper level, trying to really understand them and what they are about and what they do, and watching them and seeing how do they give love. Because typically how a person gives, or how they what they do for other people, is almost exactly of what they need to receive to feel loved. So you're paying attention to these little things now, and you're super excited to show that knowledge, that wisdom. You're excited to give that level of love to someone else. Now, the first card I pulled out is Over It. followed by guided. It says, over it, they know you are over the games, and you will no longer accept less than you deserve. And guided, my spirit guides are helping assist in this divine connection. New insight. So you're not about the games. You're not about the running and the chasing. And that was actually one of the messages I did receive this week, was about running and chasing. And the connection or the comparison to the game when you're a kid and you play tag, right? Everyone wants to be chased, but no one ever wants to be the one to have to chase the other people. And you could be running around the playground for maybe 10-15 minutes, and if you're not catching anyone, usually the chaser doesn't want to play no more. They're like, you know what, guys, I don't want to play. I'm done. I'm just gonna go on the swings. I'm just gonna go sit down on the bench and wait for the bell to ring. And everyone's all bummed. They're like, but we're having fun. But it wasn't fun for the chaser, because after a while, if you're not catching anyone and you just keep chasing and everyone's hiding and they're all working together and kind of dodging you, it's exhausting. It's like, what's the point? This game has lost its zest. And then, you know, a week or two go by, you guys do other things on the playground, and then all of a sudden, they want to play that game again. And usually in the comparison that I am doing this with the love aspect is maybe someone gets bored in their day-to-day life and they're just like, I need a little bit of excitement today. Or I'm feeling extra confident in myself, so I need to try to feel that people see how confident in myself I am, so I'm going to play this game again. Something like that has been happening in your life, where you are constantly feeling like you're playing this game of tag your it with someone, and you're just kind of like over it. You're like, I don't want to play this game no more. I just want to hang out. I want to talk. I want to like play something different. This chasing and never like connecting and always like running in circles is exhausting. I'm tired. It's boring. It's not exciting anymore for me. And that's like the comparison that I was getting. So that makes sense. I got so many channel messages this week, and I really blame it on all the energies that I've been around, because I've been out of my house so much this week for holiday related, activities and whatnot, that I'm just picking up so much. I just don't know where to place it yet, but that actually makes sense. And you are intuitively being guided to walk away from any situation. There's my Lucky right there. What are you doing? Anyways, you're being guided to walk away from people that play games and head games and make you have to chase them around town and try to connect. And you're just like, you know what? My time is more valuable than this. I want people that are going to be there in my life and actually have a dialogue with and show up, and not just play these games. It was fun at first, but I'm over it, and I'm being guided to walk away from this, and perhaps it's a lesson learned for them. Like when kids take it too far, and a kid has to be like, all right, I don't want to do this no more, stop. And they're like, oh, because they just don't know. They've taken it too far. That's like where we're at now with these people. Like, they've taken it too far that they're not reading the room. They don't get it. They might start be getting it because you walked away. They're like, oh, I guess I took it too far. Then the next card we got out is Solitude. It says, this silence between us has given me the insight needed to set my soul free. So you walked away from those game players, and now they feel it, because the solitude is like, they're not comfortable in that energy. They're not comfortable being ghosted. They're not comfortable being walked away from. They're very, very used to almost pushing people to keep playing the game with them, manipulating them into the game. I had no idea this is where this reading was going to go either. It's interesting to me, but it would actually validate my whole tag your it channeling that I received last night. But they're in solitude, and the silence is killing them. They want to break the silence, but they don't know how. because they've only ever approached you in a manner of trying to manipulate you into playing the run, tag your it game, or like almost like love bombing you and then fading away. I don't quite understand why people do that. It's weird to me. The love bombing and then the fading into the sunset. That's interesting that people do that. And I'm still trying to understand out, like, what is it about them? Why am I feeling it's like attachment issues? Almost like abandonment issues as well. Like feeling like, well, if I abandon the situation, just right in the midst of where it's good, then they can't break my heart or hurt me. And that's unhealthy. But that's something that they're starting to learn. These games aren't flying no more. And if you weren't the only person being played a game on, there's several people in this person's energy, it could be even friends and family, that are just all kind of stepping back like, you know what, dude, or you know what, girl, you play too many games. No one has time for that. Just be real. Be upfront. You know, you're either here to be my friend, you're here to be my sister, you're here to be my companion, whatever it is. Just be real. Stop pulling away, because you're going to find you're going to be all alone, and no one wants to play that with you no more. We're here for you if you just come forward and be real. And then we have 3D. I've been programmed to focus on tangible items. What is right in front of me? So